Glad to have you back, and now to news from across Africa. Starting with Somalia. Somalia is marking the first anniversary of one of the world's deadliest attacks since 9/11, a truck bombing in the heart of Mogadishu that killed well over 500 people. As people gathered on Sunday at a new memorial with a minute of silence, a man accused of orchestrating the bombing was executed by firing squad. Captain Mumin Hussein, the Deputy Prosecutor General of the Somali Military Court, confirmed the execution of Hassan Aden Ishaq, the first under the country's Somali-American President Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed. Memories of the bombing are still fresh in a country that has faced decades of deadly warlord-led chaos and attacks by the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab extremist group. The October 14, 2017 bombing was so devastating that Al-Shabaab never claimed responsibility amid local outrage. The newly arrived UN envoy to Somalia, Nicholas Haysom, on Sunday called it the deadliest ever terrorist attack in Africa, and such terrorist attacks amount to a war crime. And still in Somali, meanwhile, police say at least 3 people were killed when 2 suspected suicide bombers struck separately in the southern Somali city of Baido on Saturday. Al-Qaeda-affiliated Al-Shabaab militants claimed responsibility for the twin attacks. What seems to be 2 suicide bombers blew themselves up in 2 restaurants in Baudo. As far as we know, 3 civilians have died, and that's according to Ali Aden, a police officer in the city. The Al-Shabaab militants had targeted the 2 restaurants because they were frequented by government troops. Abdiaziz Abu Musab, the group's spokesman for military operations, the attacks follow a U.S. airstrike against Al-Shabaab militants in Haradere, a district in Gamundug region. And now Tanzania police say they are continuing an active manhunt for persons who abducted Mohammed Dewji, reputed as Africa's youngest billionaire. Police are reported to have made 30 arrests in connection with the incident, which took place on Thursday morning as Dewji arrived at a hotel gym in the commercial capital Dar es Salaam. The BBC reports that police believe that 2 of his abductors were white people. Police have yet to comment on the identities of a dozen people who were picked by close of day on Thursday. Meanwhile, Tanzanians online have launched a campaign with the hashtag #BringBackMo. People across the social strata have been tweeting their disappointment at the incident, sharing photos of the billionaire, also referred to as Mo. Now, a Congolese minister has confirmed that a second wave of the Ebola virus has been confirmed in eastern Congo, where an initial outbreak has already killed 125 people. The latest wave is centered in Beni, a town in North Kivu near the border with Uganda, said Health Minister Dr. Oli Ilunga. Said, unquote, "We don't yet know the scale of it." The second wave occurred as a result of community resistance to measures taken to tackle the disease, Ilunga said. The epidemic in Beni is high risk and the situation is worrying. The news continues after the short break.